Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is about the object sequence. Actually, in Oracle, we got a few objects like we have table, we have sequences, we have indexes, and sequence is one of the objects we have. So, like we create the table object, we can create a sequence object as well. So, what we do is we say simply the create sequence and name of the sequence and increment by 1 to whatever you like, and start with is whatever you want to start, and no cache means um, if we have cache, for example, here, that means we are telling Oracle to store some sequences, because it has general auto sequences, so it will get some sequences and store them on the server cache. But if you say no cache, it will get a default 20 sequences. It will give a slide cache where 20 sequences will be there, and you can assign sequence from that. And no cycle means it doesn't cycle. It's self-explanatory. If you start from 100 and you got a max value, so then the cycle mirrors. If we have min max, we have also the minimum value and maximum value. If we have minimum value, say for example 100, and maximum value say 1000, so after 1000 come back to the 100, and so on. And how the sequence are used now. Sequence are used by what? Because you have created the sequence and you create a table like faculty, for example, here, which has FID and primary key and name. Okay, and then what I did is I said insert of the faculties where you get automatic name. You say the sequence name FID underscore SEQ is the standard, we say naming conventions. We put out the prefix SEQ dot next val. I've got actually two things, next val and current val, which will give you actually the next value which is to be there. So that is automatically put into the FID. And then if you see, if I see this query first time, I got two guys, 100, because I started from 100 and 101, I already done it. If I insert the values again here, one value I ask from the user and one value I give it from the sequence. Okay, and I say name is, say, Jolly. Okay, try to run this again. Now I got Jolly here because 102, right? Similarly, if you wanna see objects, select object name from user objects where object type is sequence. You can see what kind of sequences you have, object sequences. You have to talk about object name, okay, from user objects, okay, because user objects have got a lot of things. If we say, for example, asterisk from but I need only user object, not all the guys. Okay, it may have a lot of things. It's actually data dictionary, which is data about the data, where we keep all these things into consideration. They're in, okay. And I should not say this, I should say object name from user objects, the user object table, where object I can say object name is equal to whatever, right? Okay, well, object type is equal sequence, SE, or you can capital. Okay, here we go. There's some error. Select object name from user objects where object type is underscore s is equal sequence. Run it. Still error. Select object name from user objects where object T is missing here. Here we go. If we say is equal to table, this table is also the object here, so we got the all table names. So okay, I once said the select table name from user tables. At that time also had tables, but we got this way also to get the, because this this user objects actually see what kind of objects we have. If we remove this wire class here, object type class, and we say select asterisk, not object name. Okay, control T, say object name, for example, because it will give a messy otherwise. And remove the wire and run it. So it will be object name So we got a lot of things here. It will tell tables, it will tell you a lot of things, right? Okay, you can also modify and alter. Similarly, say how you, like you did with the tables, we can do it with the sequences, right? So how to say, like alter table we had. Okay, like I want to alter the sequence, like I say like this. Okay, let me write alter sequence, sequence, and the name of that is fid underscore seq. Okay, it's all caps, so maybe it's a good problem later on. Then you see what you want to alter. Okay, I say increment by 2. Okay, and run it. Okay, increment by is missing here. Increment by 2. Okay, so we're done. And if I get it again, run, and I say fid as Sohail, and I say okay, now this time around you'll see the two values will be two increments will be there, say 102 then 104. So you alter successfully. And if you want to drop the sequence, you say simply drop sequence and the sequence name. Okay, so that's all for the sequences, and next we'll see the next objects, oracle object called index. Okay.